Greetings all, Ferrari Man 601 here. Welcome back to F1 2017. Today we're going to do a race in the 2017 cars. We have chosen the Haas of Kevin Magnussen to race around here at Monaco. Monaco is one of those circuits where anything can happen given the right conditions, so perhaps having an inspired run in a Haas is on the cards for us today, but before we get to see how that shakes out, we have to go qualify. One-shot qualifying coming our way right now. And Magnussen is already gesticulating wildly here before we even begin our qualifying lap. And we've tagged the wall in Saint-Devote immediately. Tremendous amounts of understeer on this car, apparently. The game really should give you control of the car a little bit sooner, because by the time I had control, it was time to jump on the brakes and, well, evidently that didn't work out so well. Anyway, we've gone through Sector 1. We're well into Sector 2. Where do we qualify? Through the tunnel. Into the Nouvelle Chicane. Tavac corner. It's my favorite part of the circuit right here, that very fast corner when you've got an intact front wing. That chicane is flat out. Into the famous La Rascasse. And down the start-finish straight. DRS open. What have we done? It's a 118.990. That is good for P20 and last. Hooray! Last place in the Haas.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Hamilton, Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
Well, you can see the damage after qualifying. Just getting into the wall at Saint-Devote absolutely ruined the lap from the go-get. But yeah, you can see we're 2 seconds slower than Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber. However, qualifying is one thing, the race is quite another. Let's see what we can manage in a moment. Welcome to the back of the grid here at Monaco. We've got a nice day in the Principality, so weather will not be a concern for us, but the 19 cars in front of us are of chief concern to us. The barriers are never far away around this place, so anything can happen, and it often does. To the formation lap. A bit of a wait here.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Principal objective for the day, finish the race, and if possible, don't finish last. Can we manage to do those two things? We'll see. Starting on the ultra soft tires, and at our pit stop we'll put the super softs on. Everyone around us is also on the ultra soft, so they'll be trying to do exactly the same thing we're doing. Trying to go as fast as possible in the beginning, take advantage of the sticky compound. And we'll see if it's possible to do anything from the start. Set up for the race start. Waiting for the grid procedure to begin. And here we go. Here is our P20 grid slot. And here we go, folks. Fasten your seatbelts. We're away, did not get the best getaway. There's Palmer. And the two Saubers block the road ahead. That's all right. Make it through Saint-Avant in one piece. The outside into Casino Square. Ericsson kind of forcing me where nobody should ever go. Up into P18 temporarily. We're gesticulating very wildly here. We've lost all that ground again. Only up one spot after 5 overtakes. There we go, trying the Jensen Button maneuver down into the tunnel. And that was on Fairline, no less. How about that?
We're looking good from the start.
Let's see. We've got a train in front of us. We've got Van Dorn, Palmer, and Kvyat. The new Ferrari development driver, Kvyat. Honestly, what are we doing? Kvyat driving a Ferrari. Really? Honestly. Anyway, lap 2 underway. We are established now in P18, the illustrious P18. That was a bit of oversteer through Casino Square. You know, par for the course. Being very optimistic to the Mirabeau. Got some front wing damage now. The torpedo acting very much like a torpedo. Wow, look at that.
Switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
You want to just punt me off into the barrier there?
Front wing. We recommend you pit for repairs before this becomes a serious problem for us.
Honestly, what was Kvyat thinking there? He knew where I was. I was in that part of the racetrack for a couple of corners. He pushed me off into the barrier. Not what I wanted at all. The RS is enabled. Not that we're close enough now to be able to use it. Now that front wing damage is hurting us. Now we're really getting hurt.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Confirm change.
Understood. Copy that.
We'll try an alternate strategy and see what happens here. That's a big lockup. Just going backwards in a hurry. Sauber behind's going to have DRS, I think. All right, being called into the pits on this lap. Save a little fuel while we can. Life as a back marker. Welcome to it. Cars in front have stacked up a little bit. And we should be coming into the pits at the end of this lap. Let's see how their strategy change works out. Into the pits. We're the first car to dive into the pits. See if that'll pay any dividends. I seriously doubt it. New front wing.
Release.
And off we go. Mix 3.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Onto the super softs now. And now at very least we've got a clear track. See if we can make any headway. We might be able to fight for P17, P18. Well, Lewis Hamilton passed us lap 1:16.107.
Some information on Palmer. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Palmer's retiring. What a surprise. What I'd really want to do is see if I could get after Hulkenberg, but I think we're a bit too far away for anything like that to happen. Nobody stove into the pits this time. We've got a yellow flag up in Sandoval.
Virtual safety car.
Got a VSC.
Speed and
Hey, Palmer
speed
crashed.
to a positive delta. Okay, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
All right. Running the VSC here, you do have to watch the delta very
VSC
closely.
ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
All right, VSC has been subbed down. The virtual safety car makes a lot of sense from a spectator's point of view, but from a driver's perspective, it's really annoying.
So the gap to our teammate is 46.9 seconds.
46.9 seconds up to Romain Grosjean, wherever he is. See, I would like a real safety car. That would bring me right back into the hunt.
Gap to car in front is 22.1 seconds.
22 seconds to the guy in front. That's not even enough to try and make the undercut work in a pit stop. Vettel is out of the race. We're going to beat Sebastian Vettel today. Not bad. That'll bring us up into P18. I will say this
Okay,
place
car ahead is now running the super
is
soft
difficult.
tyre. That's the super soft on the car ahead.
Raikkonen in P17, he just made a pit stop, it would seem. But yeah, running this place is difficult, even at the back like this. I saw the trouble we got into with Mr. Torpedo before. Any little thing like that and you're immediately out of contention. Palmer's still classified as running for some reason. And he somehow managed to get his car going again, because I saw him in the barriers that sounded odd. He brought out the virtual safety car. Ericsson now in P17.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Fastest lap of the race. How's that possible? We're up into P17. We managed to pass Ericsson on the pit stop, so we're no longer the last car running. Fuel delta is plus 1.5. Grosjean's in the pits.
Has just crossed into the pit. He's in the pits.
There's Daniel Kvyat ahead of us. That was squirrely through the piscine complex.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.1 seconds.
4.1 seconds to Daniel Kvyat. Pascal Wehrlein in front of us. Just barely not close enough to pass these guys when they made their pit stop. So we're all good to go to the end now. Any change of position is going to happen, honestly. There is Wehrlein. We're right up with him now. Up at the halfway point in this race. Lewis Hamilton now takes fastest lap. DRS is enabled and open. Couldn't do anything with it. But we're right up with Wehrlein now. Venture to say he's holding me up a little bit. Contact with Wehrlein. Come on. Not quite sure what Wehrlein thinks he's doing. DRS open. Fairline doesn't have DRS, but
Okay, distance to teammate, 18.5 seconds.
blocking much. There we go. We'll muscle our way past, or at least attempt to, pushing me into the barrier. Ha!
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
You know, it's not Hulkenberg. Fairline. Fairline is the most unsporting driver in the whole of Formula 1 right now. Yes, you damaged my front wing by moving over like that, like some imbecile. You know what Fairline can do?
Front wing. The damage only looks minor. We need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
Fairline, suck my balls, mate.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Come on, there's just a little bit of front wing damage. It's nothing tremendous.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.7 seconds.
0.7 seconds to Van Dorn in the Mick Honda. Yeah, Mick Honda, gone for 2018. Good news is we've managed to gap Fairline quite significantly. So P15 is well and truly ours for the moment. Situation here, a little bit of front wing damage. Tire wear is well and truly under control. Working lap 15 of 20. 5 to go. Worst wear, MG UK at 12%. Fuel delta is plus 0.64. 3.9 seconds to Stoffel Van Dorn in front. We're still in fuel safe mode big time. 4 to go. I don't think it's going to be possible to make any inroads on the McLaren, but who knows? Didn't think Sebastian Vettel would be retiring, but he did.
The gap to the car behind is 4.6 seconds.
Is it just me, or did the radio just break up a little bit through the tunnel? Fuel information.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, this is Jeff. Can you hear me? There's a fair amount of damage to the front wing. We suggest you come in as soon as possible, rather than risk it getting worse. We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? We have a slight excess of fuel. We have some spare fuel to burn.
Yeah, we've just completely knackered the front wing again. This will be hurting our downforce. Yeah, you can see the amount of understeer here. Steering's really light when the tires aren't gripping. Oh boy. Completely lost the front wing now.
The front wing is in a really bad state.
Keep current.
Copy that.
Box this lap, box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Well, we're going to be giving up all of our position now. Gonna repair that front wing damage. A little bit of a blast to the end on ultra softs, but we're going to lose all kinds of track position. Not what I wanted to have happen here. There it goes. Bearline. Hulkenberg. Man, we were going to beat Hulkenberg.
Complete. Go now.
P18. Palmer's still classified as running. That I don't understand.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
But anyway, 2 laps to go, back on the ultra soft tires.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
3 laps of fuel remaining and about 3 laps of racing remaining. We're right on that buffer zone.
Okay, you're coming up behind one of the Saubers. Gap to car in front is 7.1 seconds. The gap behind us is 32.0 seconds.
And Palmer is still running, but he's 32 seconds behind. And we've completely knackered the front wing again. Hooray! Ah, this entire race has just fallen to pieces on the last lap, basically. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take it this lap.
Repair the wing damage yet again. Haas going to be running out of front wings. Lewis Hamilton has won the race. We're going to cross the line in the pit lane.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Yeah, P18. Not a very good result. Basically the last car running. Great.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Anthony,
Not great at all.
What do you think made the difference here?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
There's Felipe Massa out of
Here
retirement
come
yet
our
again.
winning drivers then out onto the podium at the end of a thrilling Grand Prix. The drama and excitement are over, and it's time to let it all sink in. Congratulations to our top three today.
Spraying the champagne in Monaco. Hashtag blessed.
And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Oh, well, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. He was fast, decisive, everything you'd want from a top-class driver.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Yeah, well, there's the litmus test. My teammate finished 5th. I finished all the way down here in 18th, a lap down. Really great. We only beat the illustrious Julian Palmer, and Sebastian Vettel had a DNF. But my best lap time, a 1:15.932. You got to go all the way up to Max Verstappen to get back into the 1:15. So we were top 3 fast, but yeah, the timesheets in the end don't really back my claim. Anyway, yep, we wrecked this one big time. And this was a pretty boring video, so if it does go up at all, it's going to go into the Unwatchables. But yeah, thanks for watching anyway. For RMan601 saying thanks, and we will see you soon.